Hello to anybody that has stumbled upon this. We're back with some Disco Elysium. Debating if I mess with the phone. I kind of worry it will take too long. It gives me a probably here thing now. Feels like that only sometimes works. I ask about Ruby. I don't want to do the shack yet. Gotta make a harder core. They mentioned something about the tape being somewhere. Where the shots came. Oh, right. Where the heck is Land's End? I feel like one of the traps was there. Okay, yeah. Northeast, northeast of the Feld building. Okay. I think I want to try that first. I really do need to find her first. But I am so bad at actually focusing on the main story stuff. I feel like this might help if we do run into her. Check boardwalk. Check island. Okay.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka, and a can of black potent porter. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Long way down to your death from here, 20 meters at least. Oh, no, that would help. Phone is tempting me. Alright, money, nice.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door...
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Alright, was that part of it? Yep.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rags.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator. Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower and took the shot there. What about cigarette butts?
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air, you see the smallest rectangle, barely visible. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender. Smoking, drinking, being happy and elated, without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind, aren't you? Doing your detective work.
Well, that didn't get us out of here, so...
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere. This is a common brand for all men.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something. You didn't pay attention to any of the other cigarette butts on the coast.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps, but anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
He looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
I mean, you got 2 points. Yes. Boardwalk Island. Yeah, dang it. Let's try to find the others.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the...
Small part of me wanted to mess with a bird. Come on. Now, what the hell does it mean by island? There's a slit in the concrete here, a sewer. Let's move. Also, my mouse is working just fine right now.
You see, a slogan used to inter... A few locusts trudge along.
Alright. Kind of feels like we're supposed to get up in there somehow.
trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them are...
Alright, what's this? Door, building, hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? I mean, maybe we want to like try and find out.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A cold sea behind this building, the other one, once filled with engineers and designers of felled electric, now collapsed and dead, but for some rats. You feel drawn, for some reason, to the faded mural again. A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person stands on a cold behind this.
Alright.
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points. And dangerous. Dangerous too. Not this time. And dangerous.
Are we sure I can try to get in there? Maybe I need to get my perception up. Or maybe I just need to go to the shack. I really don't want to.
Tequila sunset. Can't really remember seeing anyone.
It's a touchy topic. He really has no idea who this ruby is, sire.
Alright, weird pathing there. Yeah, let me just keep trying to find the bullet hole stuff. Really feels like I should have.
This is it. The scene of the party. The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it. Looks like they were here a while, judging from all the bottles. The sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
He's gonna be like, yes, we know.
Looks like it. Not as such, no. Let's keep moving, detective.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak.
Why is it hard to find these very specific spots? Am I too far zoomed out? I might look up where I gotta go to find these freaking points.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look open.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench.
What the difference is. You want to hold tab, it highlights things. If I hold right click, it highlights things as well, but it gives me the little white circle as well.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Well, technically speaking, I'm not on it right now. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow. Oh, here in Revachol, still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
We are, and the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is that. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
I'll come off like I'm envious and I'm not. I don't even think about this. I have police work to do. Actually, yes. You didn't nail her for this. Why am I
Have
thinking
it
about
your
this?
way.
Good.
I don't even know if we really have to deal with her anymore. I am getting jack shit for some reason. Okay, I'm looking it up. Also, I should probably pause it while I look this up. I think what I'm looking at, I did see already. Okay, spoilers. Can't actually do it yet. That's slightly annoying.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the earth. Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer.
Any idea what's down there?
No idea. Could be connected to
glasses
one
off
of
to
the
polish?
buildings around here. We might find her down somewhere. There's an old storm drain system beneath Martinez that's mostly collapsed. Revachel's sewage system has been built and rebuilt 4 or 5 times now. In conclusion, she could be under any building. I hope not.
There's no echo and no answer.
They say something about coming back to this one, right?
You see, a once bright mirror, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow never came. Looks like tomorrow never...
Hello again.
Looking for a suspect? Have you seen any
No,
suspicious
I'm
around?
afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway. Sure, what's on your mind? But of course.
What the hell? Okay, so you know how I said there were spoilers? I'm starting to think I have to take that shack, but I don't want to take the shack, so let's see what's going on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm Googling this Disco Elysium. Find Ruby out Jack key. AI overview says we don't have to. Well, we can think that that's potentially wrong. All right, we're gonna look at this thing again. We're gonna just, I don't know.
You see, a slogan used to intertwine.
Looks like tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow never came.
Okay. Tomorrow never came. Okay. I think it's a screw it. We got to do it. I got a new save here though. It just feels kind of wrong.
Policeman, change your mind. Don't make this old woman regret.
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait after we.
The key to
Yeah, we already heard them talk about all that.
the bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
No time to rest yet. Got a jacket.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face.
We see church. Old science fiction magazine. Books about bird watching. Almanac. 39. Floorboards creak under your step. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
A new hangout where I could sit silently, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. Forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free, it's good enough, I could live here. Possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. Resting spot for my fugitive.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. Far to the southeast, two men and a woman dress themselves in ceramic armor. A shortwave radio hisses on the windowsill. One makes a salute, the other downs a drink. Weapon, a middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village. Nothing nods. No one salutes him. No sight of the fugitive.
Cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. cozy hideout.
Who are you talking to? There is no one here, not even cold. Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below.
Sorry for the sound. Don't know what that was about, actually.
Nothing particular catches your eye. Looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like outside. Fine dust. And then, something hard wrapped in paper. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber. Like your own Villiers pistol, for example.
A bullet. Interesting.
The floorboard doesn't care. But maybe the washerwoman does. You have enough to confront her with.
Why confront her with it?
Yes?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with? Damn that girl.
She murmurs softly.
And without anger, a long and harsh life has taught her not to buckle under pressure.
A bullet?
The lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to washerwoman.
You didn't put it there, did you? She did.
Gone and hid things in there? She's usually a good tenant, and not a stupid one either.
You rented the room to her.
Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl.
She speaks slowly, wringing out a rag. After a long silence, her hands move into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge.
As I've done before when she's been in trouble or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear. We welcome all kinds of people here.
When was this?
She came last Friday, left on Monday in a hurry. What has she gotten herself into, that girl?
That's for the police to find out. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few.
Yes, early with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think.
She probably heard the lieutenant's Kanema drive by, and it woke her up, just like it did you.
Damn, she must have heard your kinema.
Yes. That is a downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. It lets the bad guys know when you are coming.
Room exactly
I
as she left it?
cleaned it, like I always do. No,
Else in there? What is she like, Ruby?
she's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation. So I really appreciate that about her.
Did she talk to you much during her last stay?
No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself.
What do you mean?
She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room.
Why do you think she left a bullet there?
How would I know? She's a gruff one,
Fair.
but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun.
She looks back toward her shack, thinking.
You could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill.
Possible explanation in my mind.
Aye, do tell.
It's an exit plan. I mean, it is one bullet. Second thought, I'd rather not say. It's not something I want to think about.
Exit from what?
This.
The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman.
No, she's a fighter.
Looking at you deep in thought.
Not
Yeah.
a quitter, like you sometimes get, son.
Yeah, that was kind of inappropriate, huh?
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north.
It's a peninsula. She might be trapped.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived.
I wouldn't worry about that, man. We are persistent.
Oh, that place is huge. She's a needle in a haystack. Wipe her brow. Man, I'm really hoping she'd be hiding in this village. Sure she didn't go in somewhere more pleasant? Less what? Further up the coast we go, then.
Are you sure you would rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heater? Seems like a better idea to me.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Okay.
One thing, officer. If you do find her, please go easy on her.
He looks around. The air is getting colder.
She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in.
I got new clothes? Oh, yeah. Okay, another new save. It bums me out that I had to do that, though. I feel like I should return the key.
You
Is there, like,
see
stairs
a
right there?
once bright mural towering above you. The sign, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops along
Step
it.
closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building?
97%?
Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead, no rustle in the reeds. The wind has died down. The ruin in front of you is silent as a tomb.
What was I even attempting to do here?
Trying to talk to the wind, the city, whatever you thought would happen, did not. And now you're just standing there with your hands fallen to your side. Is trying to talk to the city something you've done before? Is it in your secret repertoire? A trick for when you're out of ideas? A prayer of sorts to Revachol.
How do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the geography, at least. And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but exclusion is a step too.
True.
Anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first. like we did in the village.
And if that fails and we don't find her?
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Looks behind him at the dark red bucks crumbling across the chasm.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Look where it already got you. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is going to be wet and cold.
I mean, it looks like we already got it, so. Save. Just in case it hurts our morale or some random bull crap.
The once bright mural towers. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, like that of a woman emptying her lungs. She wraps the collapsing stone box in front of you in her breath, flowing through it.
Where does it
Through
go?
the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs, and then the beach below the boardwalk, its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What is happening?
She's down there.
They. Oh. We're saying that. I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
We looked everywhere else.
Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
There's a light and exit sign. Perhaps we can climb it. Enter through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute force is safe. Look around and find something to break if the ladder fails.
Now there's that down there.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
190, I'm a giant.
Not to mention that the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this. Yeah, because falling from that height seems, well, splat. So don't do that.
What if I don't climb? What if I just
you know,
teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Your tenant stares at you stone face. Come on, Ken. Where's your adventurous spirit? Teleportation is a thing. Just needs to be a bit of concentration. Won't hurt to try.
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Won't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
he is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now.
You know, that's fair. Y'all go climbing. Yeah, let's not do that yet. You got something over here.
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotting boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the fell building? A building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions. Perhaps a basement access.
I'm closer and looking.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
what's in there. Could we get into the filled building through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around.
Lieutenant pushes aside the reeds and looks
It
around.
means the pipe must be coming from somewhere in the building.
And it's right here, a maintenance door.
He points to a rusted metal door, double door, to the right of the pipe, secured by the reeds.
Oh yeah, big boy time. This needs you to put your back into
Broke
it.
into communist department.
You and the lieutenant lean all your weight into pushing the doors apart, but you're not quite synchronizing your efforts. They slam shut again before you can enter.
Let's take a breather and try this again later.
Didn't mean to cut you off there, Kim. We needed physical instrument. Oh no, that helps. Any of these reducing? Nope. Okay, well, got 2 chances.
Behind the pipe, the mate. It looks too exhausting to even try. You'd only bloody your finger.
That's annoying.
Behind the pipe, the maintenance. The metal doors are heavy, and the flaking rust hurts your palms. But together with the lieutenant, you manage to slide them open just enough to squeeze in.
Good work. Shall we?
Oh. And just given my stats and tools I have, I am terrible at breaking into places. You should take out your flashlight. Alright, fair enough. The overturned table is covered in orange mildew, crawling with something. Flaps nearly seal the basement. One can barely squeeze by. Antiquated office furniture, last century maybe. Brought down and forgotten so long ago. Marnay's postcard. Glass covered in grime and dust. You can barely see out. Is this the roof? It is. Stones fall a long way down. I was trying to look at this. Central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Old file folders in the cart. Documents silvery with mold. Series of thick, dusty panes of glass.
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components?
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system. The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
So this is all that remains of failed R&D.
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Could this be part of the failed payback experiment?
These? No. These are old filament memories. I hope you're not expecting to find a device here. You will be disappointed.
All you will find here is pain.
Wait, stuff. Yoink. Oh, in the beam of the flashlight, a crevice in the wall. Stale fabric smell and dust. No one slept in here in months, maybe years. Revolutionary hat. Let's pop it on, get our little scene out of it.
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
This is an Ushanka, right?
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Yushenka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
Okay. Revolutionary propaganda on the bunk, ancient flyers and brochure. These pots and plates are full of dust and
A
spiderwebs.
mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Yeah, brush off the dust.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
Long time ago? How long?
Half a century? This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
He looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret
We have
bunkers?
found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Could it be connected to the Mazov bust we found in the students' room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like he never takes it as a joke, so we're not gonna say that one. So I stepped through here
You
recently.
mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dust. Alright. Same slit windows you saw from outside. Footprints. Footprints in the sand. One of the souls appear more worn than the other. It's evidently the way to go, but I want to check the dead end. Tunnel collapse, you'll have to find another way around. Nothing in the air. Natural buzzing. Any louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Do you feel something?
No, What do you mean?
A pain, a strange tingling?
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there, and I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Saw them too. Footprints with the right sole, worn smooth.
Looks like our suspect. If she's in here, we need to plan our next step carefully.
What do you mean?
Once we detain a credible suspect, who knows what the Union and the Wild Pines will do? We'll set in motion events we have no control over.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the Union will destabilize. Keep calm. Go over the whole situation in detail.
We found out Everett's plan to take the harbor. Maybe we should tell Joyce about it. We know that Joyce knows about the murder. Of other things to discuss with her. How bad do you think things could get?
Well, we are not responsible for what we can't predict, are we? I don't think the entire city will be razed to the ground.
He smiles in the dark.
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could have done.
I feel like she kind of figures this out already. You know what Joyce oh my god. We know what Joyce knows about the murder, but I have other things to discuss with her. Yeah, that just honestly doesn't matter at this point. I feel like even with the memory loss, we've kind of found our footing. Don't need to really talk to her anymore.
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more cellars? I think we've been careful enough. We still have the element of surprise. Or maybe not. Either way, once we go deeper, there will be no turning back.
A point of no return, I guess. Bust out that gun.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
And my hand recognizes it.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. This is your gun. Now if we could only find your personality.
Who needs that? Concrete pipe buried in the sand and dust. Feels strange. Oh, hey, money. Hey, if it's a point of no return, does finding money really matter?
Your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain.
Ham's
like
also
you've never felt
freaking out there.
before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Help me, Kim. Help. Help, Kim, help. My brain's on fire. What's happening to me? Are you gonna kill me too?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
Sound like gibberish.
She's been
Another language.
holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to.
What's this goddamn
Keep
pill
her to
anyway?
And you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
How did you get your hands on this thing? I'll stay like this forever. Have you experienced this? The compressor yourself? Oh, great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
The Pale? It's the end of the world.
Alright, figures. But also, this seems kind of dumb. I guess it did always want to have the paranatural going on here.
I built it myself.
She nods toward her torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
She studies her death ray and the law officials trapped in it. Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Glad that it's not draining my health while we talk.
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Alright, music. That's great and all, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Looking for a deal on mattresses?
Damn this.
Lieutenant clutches his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
Regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps out reluctantly out of the... I said out already. She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. Pain lessens.
She's carrying a two-barreled front loader. Remain careful. Well, it doesn't feel much better, but she can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this. There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
Okay. Did you know we're coming? Did you shoot Laylee?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
You're right. Classy was the first to share her suspicions.
Oh, I knew the kitten had claws, but not like this.
God dang it.
But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Titus told me it took some convincing. Her own boys told us you were on the coast.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys liked me, I know it. If this is what happens to people whom people like...
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck do the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it you who called the human can opener? It's not personal. I opened them up. I do it by asking questions. I have some for you. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. I just stumbled in here. Can you please explain this shit to me? But, I mean, it's the first time I'd probably be acting like this.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same. What shit? I told you I didn't do it. Sounds pretty simple to
Apologize
me.
10 times. You're the sorriest cop.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Do you have an alibi for when Elysium was shot? You have a gun? You like to hang out on rooftops? Do you leave any flowers? Did you leave any flowers for Classy on the roof?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
It did say you left to take a really long leak, 15 minutes. There was a half hour missing, you were out.
Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks about it. They always do. I've driven a lot of long haul and chugged a lot of beer, man. Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been enough time.
Our investigation, Wince from the Pain, has shown about 15 minutes was just enough time to commit the murder.
Wow, now I'm curious. Please, explain.
Look, there's a secret way from the roof to from the first floor of the worldling to the roof.
Don't know it, but also,
She frowns, studying your face.
the shot couldn't have come from the roof, or we would have all heard it downstairs.
She has a point there. No one mentioned.
The pain stops him from finishing the sentence.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
You have a gun.
And?
See, it's a front loader. Do you have any? Have another gun somewhere?
Sure don't.
A breech loader?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
The gun store. Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
Other evidence?
Yeah, evidence. No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
Maybe these weren't just flowers, a symbol of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on. I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too. No, I did not. I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
You don't feel sympathy for mercs is hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do. I'm listening. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great antenna. It's very powerful. I used it to tune into RCM frequencies. That's how I knew to be prepared for your arrival. The view's pretty bomb, too. But you might say the antenna was the main attraction there, yeah. Along with Claudia.
Claudia.
Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, the shot had to have come from afar. Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Yeah, who killed the merc if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes, her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
He struggles to finish the sentence.
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Does she also seem high to you? As I said, you knew something was wrong immediately.
Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
This woman has seen people OD. Glacia wasn't quite there yet, so why worry?
Something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit.
How come we didn't mention the bullet?
She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
Would you come up with that plan so quickly? It seems pretty weird that you came up with this plan right on the spot.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
There we go.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
That's bad that she'd be so calm.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
You think she killed Laylee herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going, fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Her grip on the gun is tight, her arms toned, her posture solid. Martinez lost a valuable defender.
How did you know we were
I
coming?
heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
Hiding bullets? Oh, okay.
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
She didn't rat you out, by the way.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find in my back.
You're desperate, aren't you?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Oh, this could backfire big time, because even if we shoot it... Oh well. Even with a successful check, wouldn't she just blast us and that's it?
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
Yeah, you okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
Officer, not detective, what the heck?
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, this is gonna get bad, huh?
problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes, it is.
She's truly desperate.
Holy crap.
She thinks she has no other options. You need to give her options. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you, frozen, the gun still in her mouth, eyes filled with dark intensity. Then something shifts in her. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Either do this or not cornered, letting you go.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant,
I'm not sure how,
and
how I
disappears
was thinking it would
into
go.
the darkness of the tunnel.
Good call.
Lieutenant is still unsteady on his feet.
Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated.
What if we just let the murderer go? I think she didn't do it.
I have a feeling we didn't. Her tent. We should check it out.
Okay. Oh, so this game ain't even close to over yet. I mean, I guess if she was telling the truth. How many people just lying to us? Dark water trails into the distance. There's no way out. Oh, 3 health. Good. Cooking utensils is prepared. She has prepared herself porridge with bananas.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. The tent looks old but well maintained. In the darkness of the tent, a rolled up sleeping bag, cooking utensils, some books, and a kerosene lamp. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Alright, we'll take it.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. A trusted friend left behind.
We should read this immediately. Like, right now.
Okie dokie. We got 3 hours before we can maybe have to pay for that room, though.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled. The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins. It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
What kinds of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish
Let's
this.
see. We're gonna go in order, probably. What are the diagrams of? Anything personal? How far back do the entries go? What did she write the day Laylee died? What's the most recent entry? And that would conclude it, or we look over at the cover again.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape. Short, wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
Huh? Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna assume that played through, but it like went real quiet on my side. How far back did the entries
The
go?
first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
That's weird.
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
It looks like she might have been framed.
Lieutenant taps on the page.
That would be a first, or a fourth. But who's counting? He thinks. Very rarely does anyone actually get framed.
If she didn't do it, then maybe it's good we didn't catch her. Then who do you think killed the murderer? Hey, this is dumb. Still catch her.
Could have been Titus. Then again,
But no one heard the shot. Seems plausible. I don't know. E-Man wouldn't fuck me over. He would.
maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
The plain red.
Money! Oh, if we can still stay there, we have the option. We don't really need the gun out anymore. Back to the bag. How's this gonna go now? I probably always had to go in the freaking shack. AI sucks, man.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
That's weird. Because it's always weird whenever this white circle shows up whenever I'm holding tab, because it doesn't normally show up when I do that. But right click and then press tab, it seems to stay there.
Stop. Now. It is time.
Sounds ominous.
It is.
What am I supposed to
Be
do?
prepared. Make sure you have your pepper box in your hand. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm pistol in your pockets.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
I'm all out of shits to give, Loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, Loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. There's something very wrong with him.
He's dangerous. Shh. Then it raises his left
This
hand.
is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Oh. So if we cut the alcohol, maybe...
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
Sounds like the armored figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
And it points to the helmeted figure. For all time, this is... What do we do? Big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader. What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Yeah, get between them.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd, losing his balance for a moment. He staggers backwards.
Pig, fuck!
This is the only word you can make out. You can say you're drunk, one wrong move, and taking you out. Easy now, no one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These
I think I saved.
trials hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument.
I'm not suited for
If you
this yet.
waste time, people will die. No, we can do this. Drag it out a bit. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand
He
from
was
trembling here.
flustered, had blue eyes. Dame Ellis Quartenaire. Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
You know, someone else, someone who's not here now.
How fucking convenient.
Gives you a drunken stare, and puts his hand on the gun. He was shot from a great distance. A sniper did it. A lot of people could have gotten to the roof, like guard, cafeteria manager. Actually, they are here. Whether the enemy was one of you.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Thank, why doesn't he believe me? I'm gonna fail this 72.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
Doesn't move the
You heard
weapon.
wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up. Listen. When they confessed they were lying, the gardener isn't even one of them.
Fucking liars.
He pulls the trigger. A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle of his gun.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Yeah, he doesn't seem stable at all.
Even better, it will further destabilize him, cost him time, and
just a
maybe even lives.
Crit fail. Fuck me.
Don't fucking talk to me about my brother, loincloth.
Squeezes the words out from between his clamped lips. Hand on the pistol.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are worse now. He's observing your every motion carefully.
Yes. So what?
Yeah, fair point.
So what? You should be drunk too. It's insane how long it's been since your last drink. Get
Your
one
judgment
in
is
you
impaired. You'll
right
regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Took too long, didn't I?
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
International
Oh my God.
something. International law. Don't say it. But now you stood there scratching your ass for 1.5 seconds. You think this helps?
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude the killer. Howen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
He said the bad one.
This talking shit won't help you.
This
A
was
small
all
explosion
bull.
expels the bullet from the chamber. With a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor, like dice rolling. The kinetic energy of the 9mm front load
I'm gonna load for sure because this was
across the chest.
I'm
piece
tired of
and
these
into his
failed
hands.
checks.
Go ahead. Give it another try. Do it, primitive. Take me out. Kill him.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
I guess if we do anything, we should do that.
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. The shot rings and you stumble.
No shit.
Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts from your left shoulder. The pain flows over your entire body like an awful shock. A grim knowing rises from within. Half of your body must be gone.
God, please.
Just quietly, without trembling, he aims.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. Then, 2 shots ring at once, and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit.
Who screamed?
Dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
I'm sure we're fine. Otherwise, because it would just say the game is over.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
This has pissed me off. Like, seriously pissed me off. But we'll still play it through, and then we're gonna load, because again, bull.
The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain. A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat. You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. He's not gonna make it. Warm blood pools underneath you. It's sticky, and there's so much of it. Don't go into shock. Hold on. Most of what's down there. It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway.
Try to open your eyes.
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of his silhouette appears, crouching over you. Hear from your voice filled with urgency and fear. The dark, can't see anything, Kim. I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up and I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricot. Oh, is there? Yeah, it'll
Stay
just say
with me.
dark.
You hear me? Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy. and the sounds ever more distant, and the cold comes over you.
I really
The
should just
lieutenant,
continue it as
too,
is, but
is somewhere far away, almost a shadow.
this was just so lame.
Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
Authority.
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles, and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Will I be a ghost now? No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep. And rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world. You're thirsty. Reach for the glass of water by the bed. The world is still there. Sleep some more.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange
Oh, this
jacket.
all sucked.
It turns double, then triple, from the pain. It's nothing. You're alive. That's what matters.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Oh, it seems he's okay. It says, he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room. The fan above his head like a halo, his face covered in bruises. The piss jacket, again, he took it off. What'd you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise, Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun is graved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it worth
The
it?
gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse, and drink water. Yes, the joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
What piss jacket are they talking about?
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
What happened? You shot the major, and successfully, a firefight ensued.
I haven't.
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it, I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
There's a pause.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left. Yes. You were bleeding out by then. You warned me. I was able to disarm Cortana before he got the jump on me.
Thank you, although...
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
Stray bullet killed DePaul.
Five. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus. He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
There is unveiled anger in his voice.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage. Yes.
Oh, I don't know why it gave us a Titus is dead thing twice.
This is the one. All.
The shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
It's 6.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
True.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome. We will see.
Has anyone from a station been to see me? Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me. No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
You haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
Not my station who treated me. Cam, alright, we're getting up.
Easy now.
Lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
You can take it. Just don't lean on that leg of yours too heavily.
How are you?
I feel fantastic, Lester Rock. Who cares? Cares about me, doesn't matter. Very bad, Kim. Things are very bad. I'm picking I Feel Fantastic just because it's making me think of the Jonathan Colton song.
He nods.
I honestly don't know.
You don't
We
know?
can't talk to Everhart. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too. Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
Looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Clasia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hangman? Is this actually the end of the game right now?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
Oh, the hole in the wall, ouch, wall. Someone was checking her out.
Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
All these old bunkers and weapon caches. Revolutionary era.
I don't know. That's been there for years. Absolutely. There's no other way to go about it. We screwed up. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
Can't believe they're fucking useless. I'm just gonna say nothing.
There's a little pause. He says nothing as well.
You know what I think about? Solving crime.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Yeah, it's hard.
It really is very hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
Not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Check Classy's room upstairs.
Why not?
He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Newly placed glass shining in the morning light. Traffic outside, back in the world again. Fuck it, we save. Very, very upsetting.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see...
Look, the door is open. You can walk right into Kim's room. Arm for 650.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive for a little longer. Such a burden, I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness behind darkness behind darkness. I was dead for a moment.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go?
Just some supplies in the cupboard. Your chrome scalpel antibiotics. I definitely read that wrong. A player has been reunited with its right speaker. Really take a break after that. Like, I am so fucking bummed with how all that turned out. Ouch. My leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Go talk to Gart real quick.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Could have used more work. I just took 2 bullets for this place. You did? I was attracted to notice. I did. Thank you. Big improvement. All these answers suck.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was an honest effort. I was watching until it went down. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Where'd everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Where were you when it happened?
Where was I? How do you think I know the crazy shit you pulled off out there? I was there, out on the balcony, protecting my establishment. So, yeah, I guess I'm what you call a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
If you say it, it's 2 different words like that. Sounds like there's something wrong with your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die. No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Oh, hey, we got money. Don't have to worry about that crap now.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good. What about me? No.
The lieutenant nods.
Good.
No, they're still here.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can in welcome.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
His eyes full of confusion, as if he'd just woken up from a deep sleep.
He's very, very drunk.
Our condolences for your losses.
He says with a little nod, but the remaining Hardy boys don't seem to register his word.
Does he look like he's okay?
I mean, drunk.
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze. While still alive, he has abandoned his own body to decomposition.
Yeah, I suppose that was a dumb question.
No shit, Mullen.
Titus is fucking dead.
Yeah, we know.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy boys.
You two are just gonna go back to hauling containers in the harbor?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
I mean, you.
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me because I play the guitar. Said the team could use the morale boost.
If any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus, it's him. Keep encouraging him.
Oh, really? You can do it, Eugene. Boys has quite a nice, quite the ring, doesn't it? Sounds like you gotta go with Mr. Outside Hire then.
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus.
You're right, Eugene Hardy doesn't sound bad either. That's a noble thought. Trying to do it right, no one is born to lead.
Titus was, but thanks for the vote of confidence. If I don't stick around, it's all over. So, I guess I sort of have to now.
Yeah, man. You know, you got this. You got this.
I haven't got shit, Al.
This is not completely ludicrous. Him and Titus were the only detectives of the bunch. Titus more, but Eugene at least knew how to think along.
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And shakes his head.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah. He said she seemed to be in a real hurry. Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you. Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
Alright, what are
Hi
they
again,
still doing here?
gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Just, damn. Well, we're gonna leave it on that freaking bummer. Yeah. If anyone's watching, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one. Can't be worse than this.